8 and 7 so far.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
That spell didn't go as planned.
Your soul shall be mine.
Flame Imp on turn 1 is always fun. Alright, so Flame Imp plus Wicked Shipment next turn, and hey, that's all the imps I need for Reform. I do think without a graveyard, Foul Leg is not that good. A simple hero power. Should have played the egg, but this is still good. Turning a 1-1 into a 4-4, and then we can still egg next turn. And then definitely looks like Reform will still be good on curve. Whoa. You were Quest Mage. I guess it makes sense with the Arcane Bolt being in the actual deck. Sacrificial Summoner is interesting. Maybe I just try to hit the Undead Chicken with it next turn. I get in a life tap here. Could also shoot the 4-4 and make a 7-7, but that's kind of mediocre. I could kill the Foul Leg, and then it pulls either a Nerubian Egg or a Peasant, either of which is pretty good off Graveyard. Lots of options here, to be honest. Tapping is probably not very reasonable.
Better you than me.
This can't be good. That feels good.
Alright. Definitely wish this 2-2 was a 4-4, but still fine. I am going to need some help for next turn, but my turn 6 is solid. Oh, you can't be spending half your mana drawing cards here. Although they do have a Siphon mana discount, right? Maybe they can be spending that. Solid Alibi, sure. Oh, what a good draw.
Run for hell with electric skin.
Is that my final turn on Graveyard? I think so, right? Yeah, it is. So what's the nightmare? Fire Sale Shooting Star, maybe? Something like that? Or just a million single target spells? Another solid alibi. So exciting. My opponent has just not played the game for 2 turns in a row. I attack my opponent with 7 minions here, and they heal for 1. Save this catastrophe for Rafam, maybe. Oh, please, please give my opponent 2 more copies of Solid Alibi. Oh, yes, there's 1. Hopefully they got the second.
Time to shine.
I probably don't really need to be tapping. But without their quest reward, I'm really not that scared of dying, I think. So I could just trade off a couple minions and then go like egg graveyard. I'm kind of scared of getting cleared, but then I do have Rafam. I guess getting cleared is fine. I could just choose not to play graveyard here for the egg to be resilient to like a fire sale. But the 4/4s that I make here are also pretty resilient to fire sale. Not as much as a death rattle, obviously, but these are way better if they don't have the fire sale. And if I only had 19 power in play here, my opponent would be under a lot less threat.
Time to shine.
Magic? Yeah, I've heard of it.
Looks like I'm going to be able to push 7 damage here. I don't really want to be taking chip damage from minions. Whatever, I'll play another 4/4. So I guess ideally this turn I would want my opponent to cast what's it even called? Runed Orb. I want my opponent to cast Runed Orb so they can get a 5th copy of Solid Alibi. They would still be under a little bit of pressure here, but they wouldn't quite be dead. Siphon mana. They have at least 12 damage. It's kind of hard to imagine being dead here, but it's probably possible. Wait, that attack did 4 damage? What the heck? Oh, I guess I have lethal then. What a fucking terrible game. Solid Alibi. I mean, it's like Ice Block. It's fine if you have 2 of them, but having 4 of them is just so dumb. So dumb.
Gul'dan versus Arthas. You will know endless torment. Your soul shall be mine.
I could keep the world's most mediocre 1-2-3 curve. Probably never keep Imp Gang Boss with this deck. My other 3s are just so strong. Not even sure if I keep these, but they're kind of fine. I don't really want to miss a drop against Death Knight. Against either Death Knight. Alright, Sacrificial Summoner to follow up the Peasant is very, very nice. Oh, it's Unholy. I think that's fine. My board definitely does well against an arms dealer here.
This can't be good.
Are you little?
I think I'm willing to put the 1 damage in there. If they want a hero power into my librarian, I think I'm fine with them spending 4 mana on hero powers in the first 3 turns.
Finally, my ancestors are useful.
That card's annoying. Probably play Fiendish Circle. Wait, what does this card even do? Does this need corpses? Oh, spend 3 corpses. Oh, this card sucks. So I can go Fiendish Circle, which lets me clear my opponent's board. Probably just do that.
Are you little?
Wait, did I just trade wrong? Am I stupid? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Oh wait, no, that thing had 3 health, right? I did have to trade like that. Never mind.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Me have bad for you.
Well, I think I know what 2 cards I'm playing this turn. Next turn could just be Graveyard Egg, and then maybe turn 6 is Scourge Rager Sacrificial Summoner. That card is so strong. Is Army of the Dead the best card in that deck? Let me do some research. Gotta just be Egg Graveyard, right? Dude, Army of the Dead is in the bottom half. Why is that card always so insane when they play it against me? Probably because I play, like, minions, which most people don't.
Finally, my ancestors are useful.
The fallen will serve.
My opponent's kind of going a bit crazy here. Once again, they don't have the corpses for this Ymir Jar Deathbringer. So if I go Scourge Rager plus Sacrificial Summoner, then my graveyard's kind of bad. Probably just go like Peasant plus 4-drop.
Can't be good.
It is a pretty terrible Injured Marauder. The rest of the turn's good. Alright, that card is strong. Oh god. I actually still think my 5/10 is quite good here though. My opponent has 2, 4, 6, 10, 11. What if I buff this guy?
Leave bones, please.
Alright, what's your last card? Very weak. Alright, I definitely think I'm winning right now. So, what are we doing? Probably value trade this guy in here, 4 into there, I guess 7 into there. I do want this to die. Maybe I just want to play the Ymir Jar here. Alright, this is fine, I think. 4-4 always goes into 2-4. That's the only thing I'm certain of. I think this does make sense. I didn't have lethal this turn, did I? I didn't even try to calculate it. No graveyard, so I can trade this off. Alright. As long as I don't get Marrow Guard, I think I'm doing okay. Army of the Dead is strong, of course. But that mostly needs to be invested into my taunt. I guess they can kill my... They can kill my 3 biggest minions, but they still leave me with a lot of power in play. Oh, they can hero power as well. Okay, that Army of the Dead is actually sick. But it did eat a lot of corpses, which makes their top decks a lot less scary. My opponent is making mobile attacks. Oh, not the best set of draws this turn. Have I even had 4 imps die for this? Flame Imp. I did play a Wicked... Oh, I played a Fiendish Circle as well, so definitely had enough imps for this. I think Graveyard's fine here. Turn a 3-1 into a 4-4. It's a pretty solid buff. And if I like top deck an egg or whatever, I want to have the Graveyard online anyway. Not really expecting this game to even last 3 more turns. Don't Marrowgar me. That's fine. I probably just play Rafam here, right? Marrowgar probably still would be good enough. But it's also not a given that they even play it. Okay, that's annoying. That's annoying, but if there's no Marrowgar, that doesn't really help them at all. I might have made a mistake here. I should have held back on this and then Imp Gang Boston here. I could have got an extra buff on something, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh wait, and I don't even have a board slot for this. Okay, this was a bad turn, but it doesn't matter. Hit him with the chicken. Nice. That was a good back and forth. Don't see too many of those these days.
Assist the Lich King!
Another Death Knight. Last one was Unholy. Not sure how common I should expect that to be.
Your soul shall be
My hand is garbage though, so let's toss all of it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Definitely not the best 3 at the top of that curve. Oh, and it's blood. Blood is scary.
me have that for you.
At least my 1-drop picked up a good trade. Are they gonna hero power into Flame Imp? 3 mana to kill my 1-drop?
My blood for the Lich
Nope.
King.
Alright, Sacrificial Summoner and Desecrated Graveyard are easily my best draws. Unfortunate. Well, Scourge Rager is pretty much unplayable against Death Knight because of their hero power. So maybe I'm just life tapping here. This is almost certainly going to be too weak of a start. Man, we are egging. Where is my graveyard? Alright, I guess they want to go ahead and trade the Scorpid into it. Oh god, no wonder. What an insane Sunwell. What is this hand, dude? I do think this game is basically already over. Although that seems like a really bad blood boil. They gave me 2 free chickens. But that's okay because I drew the worst card in my deck 2 turns in a row. Okay, finally a Fiendish Circle is pretty good. Probably don't want to play it this turn though. Next turn can be Fiendish Circle, Library, and Impending Catastrophe. And then maybe I could draw into Reform, and maybe we have a game.
You look tasty.
That card is insane. So Impending Catastrophe is going to draw 5 here. It's pretty easy to do. Well, somehow this guy still ended up with 10 or more health. Surely my opponent doesn't play Asphyxiate or Obliterate, right? No, but they play Execute. That classic Death Knight card. Probably save the Fiendish Circle for when these are online next turn. It's a good graveyard. I've already played all my eggs, unfortunately. God, this thing is so annoying. Can't really play Imp Gang Boss into the Scorpid. I love seeing Theatar here. Great feeling when the opponent is winning super hard and then spends their turn 8 doing nothing. I don't even have any cards I care about. They gave me 6 damage? Your hand better have so much healing. Maybe I'm tapping here and just play Flame Imp. Alright, I made a pretty big board here. Surely my opponent doesn't play Twisting Nether on a stick, right? Okay, that's not Soul Stealer. It is double Asphyxiate, though.
Me have bad for you.
Really need to find Rafam, I think. I am kind of impressed how much I'm keeping up this game. I don't actually think I'm gonna win, but I'm doing a lot better than I expected. Might be a good opportunity to Sacrificial Summoner this 4/4. Now we tap into Rafam. Of course, we would never tap into Rafam. I guess I'm playing another graveyard here. My opponent is low on cards. There it is, right off the top, right on time. I need Rafam. Of course it's my bottom card. What other position would Rafam be in? I'm pretty sure if my opponent just hits me in the face, I can't win. But they don't necessarily know that. Okay, well now I can't win even if they trade. Alright. That was a pretty rough game. I drew like shit and got double blood boiled.
Gul'dan versus Rexxar.
I'm acting on instinct. Your soul shall be mine.
What an interesting set of cards. They're all good on their own, but no real synergy between them. Maybe I toss Vile Library. Probably should have even tossed the Librarian. I play so many 1-drops, including this Foul Leg. Okay, Rogue. So, do I want to Foul Leg coin Summoner? The 2-drops I pull are not very impressive. So, probably not. Let's just start with Librarian. Very, very good graveyard. Almost always playing Foul Leg next turn. But if for some reason I don't, then turn 4 can be Foul Leg into Sacrificial Summoner. And then Summoner hits something that's good off graveyard. Okay. We can just play Foul Leg this turn and next turn. This is certainly a good turn 3 against Rogue. I mean Hunter. It's Hunter. Oh no, it actually was Rogue. I was fooled.
Too soon.
My opponent played like 6 cards on turn 4 and could still hero power. Too bad I can't value trade and then Sacrificial Summoner to pull out my Ymir Jar. So do I actually Sacrificial Summoner with the Foul Leg? It's probably pretty good, right? I could just play both of these. The egg gets popped. Then maybe next turn I can Sacrificial Summoner 2-drop to pull a Scourge Rager, but I have another Summoner. I think it's fine. I do hit in a Rubian Egg. I really, really want to punch my opponent in the face, but I have 3/3s against my opponent's 3/2. Face damage. Even if they trade into one of my 3-power minions, I've got 19 damage to their 17, so I think just going face makes sense.
Stone by stone, Stormwind shall.
Can't imagine that's good enough.
Symptoms will be severe.
It's got to be a bone spike, which it does appear to be. Okay, they're not dead on board.
Choose soon.
Alright, an insane turn from my opponent. But I think I can still just kind of go face here. That is an awful, awful draw. Missed the 50-50, but my board is still very good here. And I don't think I'm in too much danger of dying, especially having seen a Wicked Stab. Surely this isn't good enough to stabilize, right? A lot closer than I wanted it to be. Feel pretty good about that win. I think my opponent drew quite well.
Gul'dan versus Sylvanas.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Your soul shall be mine.
1-2. Librarian. Yeah, she's fine, I guess. I have a pretty solid minion for Desecrated Graveyards. I don't need to look for egg, I think. But I think we're starting with Flame Imp. Alright, is this opponent an actual hunter or is it a rogue?
The Iodine mine is mine.
I guess that means hunter.
What a delicious party.
This can't be good.
Alright, well I gave my opponent 2 options for their baddie guess, which is too many. As always, I'm hoping to hit Sacrificial Summoner or Desecrated Graveyard next turn. Those do seem to pretty much always be my best cards.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
Not a great turn.
Good.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
Go get him, injured marauder. Still looking for my strong 3-drops. That's not good. I do just lose to Hydralodon next turn. Well, on the bright side, Hydralodon's not that good here. Maybe they play it and I top deck my Savage Ymir Jar. I think I have to hit the 5-drop, so let's trade this. Summoner is just too little too late. I mean, I guess this is too many stats for their Hydralodon heads to trade into. Why wouldn't they have Tavish on 6? Battle Ram into Hydralodon into Tavish. What other curve is even possible for my Hunter opponent? Okay. I do have to play around Freezing Trap here, right? And of course it wasn't Freezing Trap, which makes this look so fucking dumb. Maybe my opponent forgot to put Shock Spitter in their deck. Why are you thinking? Maybe the beast they have in their hand is another Hydralodon. But their hero power is still lethal 2/3 of the time, so just fucking put me out of my misery. And you probably have Explosive Trap, which I literally can't beat. Well, they did miss on the hero power. Looks like they did figure out that setting me to 3 with a 3 damage Explosive Trap is the play, though. No difference between 1 and 3 health. Okay, I'll find lethal for you since you seem to be struggling. Holy shit, dude. Just play your fucking cards, please. Maybe I caught him mid-wipe. I shouldn't blame him too much.
Gul'dan versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine.
Hmm. What an interesting hand. Peasant's probably better than Nerubian Egg, since I already have a foul leg. Okay, well I wish I had my Nerubian Egg, but that's fine. Peasant is still fine with Desecrated Graveyard.
The Iron Deep mine.
Yes! Iron Deep Trog, my favorite card to play against. I love how my deck is almost all minions, but when my opponent played Iron Deep Trog, I have 3 spells in hand. But hopefully the Infected Peasant does well into it. No way you're killing my egg.
This can't be good.
If the Trog is alive, I will still play Desecrated Graveyard next turn, but I think coining it out's too much. Because I don't want to give my opponent a 1-mana 4/8.
I spy with my little eye.
Alright, the Trog is dead. Yes. But now I can't deal with this freaking 3/4 that's just going to kill my 4/4s. But whatever, it's still the play. God, this card is nuts right now. I actually think this game might already be over. The Trog delayed me by a turn, and then Candleshot Keen Eye Spotter just kills all my big stuff. Like, what am I doing? Playing Injured Marauder into that next turn? It's just 4 mana, do nothing. Oh my god, please just play literally any card from your hand, it doesn't matter. Okay, well if they're hero power passing, maybe I actually have a chance. Need more cards. Kind of forgot that I still had a Desecrated Graveyard in play, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, well I'm just gonna look like an idiot burning my coin for no reason. Because I think this is the best play.
Spotted.
illegal. I smell an ambush. I moves quickly.
Can I finally kill my opponent's menacing 3-drop? Oh, but I really don't want to trade this off when I have an Arubian Egg dying this turn. Scourge Rager is so bad here, but I think I'm playing it. I probably just have to make this trade, even though I don't like it. I mean, I am winning on board. And my opponent hasn't been able to cheat out a Hydralodon, so I might have okay odds at winning this game. That's a lot of card draw and not that much dealing with the board. Although I guess they are getting an honorable kill here.
Sustenance.
Leave my opponent with a bunch of stuff they can't honorably kill. Can't honorably kill, but can regularly kill. I do just concede to Hydralodon, by the way. Wonder if there's anything I can put in my deck to beat Hydralodon. It's just, I don't know how I beat 5 minions that clears my board. Not putting a spammy Arcanist in my Zoo deck.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, let's get a Sacrificial Summoner high roll. This is not the hand to do it. But on the bright side, it's pretty hard to draw poorly from here. Most of my deck does cost 2 or less mana. Well, I guess I should have been more specific, because that is a terrible draw. Show me Infected Peasant or Nerubian Egg. That's all I ask for.
The deity mine is mine.
How do I just never have a play on turn 2 with this deck, dude? It's just like, I mean, surely I can't draw another unplayable card next turn, right?
Bask in my radiance.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Go get him 3 mana, 3/3. Well, Objection and Counterspell are both terrible for me, but I don't think I can play around it.
You can't stop this snowstorm.
Getting us up to 3 power against this board seems pretty good.
A smidge of this. A pinch.
If my opponent doesn't have any burn in hand, this game might somehow still be winnable. Oh, sorry, I forgot they can just ignore my minion. I do love that there's so many fucking freeze effects in the game. Why did you take deep breath? It's not even good. I'm actually going insane. Oh, my desecrated graveyard's gone, so this isn't even fucking good. But I'm sure my opponent's Deathborn will be pretty good here. And then we can stop pretending I have a chance of winning this game. No, you should be hero powering this one, and then you can value trade into this one. Oh, I guess we're not playing Deathborn. We might actually be approaching a world where this Rafam is playable. Which is crazy. Don't worry, opponent, you can still have another Trog. No, that's a Deathborn. Okay, thank God this game is officially over. It's been over since turn 2, but we did need to play out 6 more turns of it. Just to be sure. I feel like my deck performs well when I don't draw the worst hands possible. I mean, I do have a lot of bad cards in the deck, so it's bound to happen, I guess.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion. I must protect the one.
I think I have to stop keeping Librarian off the mulligan. I need the powerful Death Rattle stuff. Librarian just doesn't cut it. Alright, we got ourselves an actual hand. Now, can we win the game with an actual hand against a deck we should beat? Worst draw on my deck, by the way. But that's okay, because this is still 1 and 3 to hit the other Scourge Rager, and we will simply win the game with that. Now, the real question is, do I even play Sacrificial Summoner next turn, or is Desecrated Graveyard better? Summoner is better immediately. Not sure how good of a follow-up the Graveyard is to that, though. I think Graveyard is better here. And try to use the Summoner on, maybe the Scourge Rager or something. Unfortunately, I did draw my only 5 drop, so sacrificing one of these is never going to be good. Okay, my opponent played 4 cards on turn 3. Very exciting. Unfortunately, I do expect my 5-1 to die here. But my board is quite strong. Oh, my 5-1 lives? I get to give my 5-1 9 health? Surely hero power... Well... I feel like hero power is probably better than Moonlit Guidance there. It's not like you can Moonlit Guidance into a scale of Onyxia or something. And then I have board space for this, right? Alright, I don't think there's much 6 mana Druid can do here. Dude, my deck looks so good when I actually draw playable cards on curve. And my opponent doesn't interact with my board at all. Dude, this taunt soaks up so much damage, but I probably still don't have lethal here. They can kill a 4/4 as well, right? So I've got, what, 17 damage? Well, what if I play another 5/10 here?
You cannot crack my carapace.
Yeah, that's not quite gonna cut it. I had about 13 damage over lethal there. Why did I have 10 out of 7 mana? Well, that's fine. Oh, feels good to actually draw playable cards. It feels so, so good.
Gul'dan versus Garrosh.
I will show no mercy. Your soul shall be mine.
A very impy hand. I don't think the impy hands are my best ones, though. I want to draw into good high roll stuff, and then the imps are just kind of there to hit otherwise. I mean, there are definitely draws that make this hand good.
I see you brought guests.
That might be one of them. Library into Fiendish Circle. Actual Warrior. If I top deck one of my good 3-mana cards, I might regret not playing Nerubian Egg here. But otherwise, Fiendish Circle is definitely the way to go.
I can't do that.
That's a 4/6 egg. Excellent Reform. I do have 2 board slots here, but I probably want to tap. My hand is not very good. Okay, they took 1 power off my minion. Oh, and then I'm getting shattered. Pretty weak draws. I'm almost always playing Reform next turn. Maybe I want to go Reform double library something. Should be pretty hard for the warrior to deal with. I could also double library my 2/2 this turn, which would make it a 6/6, which is not that hard to deal with.
Run for help!
I'll just telegraph the Reform super hard. I think it's fine. I do have, unfortunately, limited board space here, which is fine because I drew a good card.
Run for help!
The smell of
I don't have any spells in my hand, so that's okay. Oh, now I have a spell that I literally can't play, so that's annoying. Wait, I still have a board slot? Alright. Alright, get the death rattle on the Devourer of Souls here.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Sacrificial Summoner. I don't think I'm playing that this turn, but it's kind of nice to have. What a terrible fucking draw. Can still maybe turn a 4 into a 7/7 rush, but god, that was a bad draw. Oh, just kidding. Can't do anything with my Sacrificial Summoner. Hmm. I could just play this, but discarding Reform is really, really sad. only 1 in 3, right? Shockingly good discards. And by good, I mean not Reform. These were both better cards to discard. Oh, that's great.
Obey me. Mostly.
At least my 7 power minion lived. Maybe I can draw some imps to buff it. Drew 1 imp to buff it. Sometimes this hits an imp, even though I'd prefer that it not.
Feels good.
Stop yelling.
I'm actually still in a decent spot here, which is crazy. They need more than Shield Shatter to clear me here. But if they have the damage for my, yeah, if they have this, I'm in trouble.
The smell of manna in the morning.
Not really sure what my goal is here. I have to play that or else it's getting discarded.
Pick me! Pick me!
Sure, why not? Alright, you win. You drew double Frozen Buckler, double Shield Shatter, Brawl, and hit Call to the Stand on my Reform, so I guess you deserve it. Certainly played better than I did.
Gul'dan versus Cyrilla.
This is my moment.
Your soul shall be mine.
Very good egg into Summoner. And then I think the other Summoner's pretty good as well. Decent chance that whatever 3 I hit off of the first combo is good to summon as well. Plus it means I don't hit this 3/3 off the first Summoner. Don't think there's much reason for me to coin here. Priest is definitely a class that can deal with my swings. But I think the swings are still pretty powerful.
Better you than me.
Doesn't really matter what I hit, I'm still ending my turn. Nice, we got the high roll. Not much Priest can do that's powerful against this. Okay, Plague Spreader is not something I'm worried about. I can trade here and then go Summoner. But there's actually a 50% chance my Summoner gets transformed, which is annoying. I guess I could tap to try to find another minion to make that less likely. Because god, that is such a strong play if it works. But maybe I'm better off just doing this. I like the part of this play where I get to punch my opponent for 12 damage. My line of play did guarantee that the summoner got transformed, but I think it's okay.
Welcome to the cult.
If I'm okay trading into their 4/4, I can go Fiendish Circle plus this thing to draw a million cards. I don't really want to trade into it. I like hitting my opponent in the face. Light Bomb is definitely powerful here, but I don't know if they play it. That lifesteal minion is going to be pretty annoying.
This battle is far
Oh,
from
love to see Desperate Prayer without Zyrella backing it up. Oh, and a Reform. No, my Reform is going to die. But I like my Reform. It's okay, I'll just draw a million cards and then... And then Reform just simply won't get transformed, right?
Almost out of time. Equivalent exchange.
Alright, 3 minions in hand, so... There's over a 50% chance they don't transform Reform, even if both of these go off. The bigger point here is that I'm just outvaluing my Control Priest opponent, which is pretty funny. And I can continue outvaluing them because I have another Fiendish Circle Impending Catastrophe combo. Trading that, huh? The silence was pretty good on both of these minions here. Especially if you're going to play that. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oh, let's go, Reform. I don't think I'm playing it here though, right? It does push some damage. But I think I'd rather have the reload with it. Alright. Pretty happy with this. I do often find myself holding on to Rafam for a better opportunity. But I think it does make sense to hold this one here. If they hit it with like Mutanus or Theatar or something, I don't even think I'm that upset. Oh, that's annoying. That's also annoying. Vial Library gives something +3/+3. Can make it 4/4 with Imp Gang Boss. I guess I should just go ahead and draw 5 cards. As long as they don't draw their hero card, I feel very good about winning this game. Alright, this is a fine turn. No real reason to not tap. I guess I should kill this to protect my 8/4. Or maybe I want to trade my 8/4 to kill this, but it's not like this transforms their hero card, so why would I care?
Run for help! Oh, you little... Run for help!
Alright. Oh, I don't have board space for that, actually. Oh, that makes the 2/2 instead of the 4/4? Okay, that was really dumb. I should have just not played Flame Imp here. Oh, Whirlpool is pretty rough since it kills 2 things from my hand. But it's finally Reform time.
Idiots that obey me. Mostly just a scratch.
There's no way Clean the Scene is infused, so there's no reason to play around it. If they have another Whirlpool, I think I am in trouble here. Nine. I think this was lethal. Finally. Just had to grind out the Plague Priest to win with my aggro deck.
Gul'dan versus Valera.
Stay in the shadows.
Your soul shall be mine.
1-2. I do think I have enough egg synergy that it's worth the keep. So what is this rogue opponent that's not playing Maestro? I think every other class should have a Maestro that disguises them as rogue.
I must choose soon.
Alright. Wonder if this is Quest Rogue. No way, right? They just play Extortion. I guess that's an acceptable draw. Still none of my egg synergies. Oh. I didn't know anyone played that card since it got nerfed to 4. Very intriguing. Well, somehow I think I'm managing to play an even weaker 4-mana card here.
What a delightful party.
Hate that. Oh boy, is it time to concede? I guess I can play my 7/7 to kill that Neptulon. It's still bad, but I can play it. This is simply my only play, right? I was kind of hoping to discard both librarians, but instead I kept both librarians.
you soon.
How? How was that worth playing? I guess they just didn't have another play.
These books are ruined.
Monsters beneath you, monsters beneath you.
What a delightful party.
Alright, yeah, this game seems pretty over. Oh, maybe not. That was a low roll for sure. And I've got some good trades here. This might still be a competitive one. I feel like I need the card.
What a delightful party. What a delightful party.
Okay, another low roll. Maybe that's the only minion they have left in their deck. I say low roll, but this card is still really, really strong. I feel like killing imps had to be the better play here. Alright, well, that game didn't go very well. Probably just play one or two more.
Gul'dan versus Arana!
The Scourge are no match for me.
Your soul shall be mine!
What a stinky, stinky hand I have here. Still not that great, but I can play Flame Imp on turn 1, so it all works out.
A flawed move.
And by Flame Imp, I mean Foul Leg.
Your soul shall suffer!
My opponent's soul shall suffer. Not sure what that attack means, but can't do anything about it, so I will simply coin out my Desecrated Graveyard. And then I do have the Infected Peasant next turn. Certainly not the best graveyard target, but a fine one. It was Rogue. Alright, well, my board's insane, so let's see what they can do against that. That's a great start to the turn.
Take two and call me in the morning.
Wow, insane concoction. I think it's like 1 in 3 to get that concoction, if I'm not mistaken. Kinda seems like I'm losing, which is unfortunate. Surely I'm not actually losing though, right?
Run for help!
Wait, no. I'm still winning, unless their concoction is really good. Well, they're not supposed to have another one of those. That's just value, that's fine. Okay. If that was a Deathborn, I might have punched a hole in my monitor, but I don't mind that card too much. Am I threatening lethal here? Okay, they are going to trade, so I'm definitely not. I might have been with the Vial Library, though.
Choose soon.
Oh, that's a very fun draw. So I can value trade here and then make a 7/7, which would kill here. These go in here. So let's buff this guy. All right. Hopefully this board is good enough to win the game because my hand is terrible. Well, surely they have another one of those if they targeted my 3/3 instead of my 7/3. I don't like where this is going. How big is this ghost? Can they kill my 7/2? It's only a 9/9, that's not that bad. I think tapping makes sense. And then just play these 2 minions. I do like just having more bodies in play because this Vial Library is coming online next turn, and if I pick up Fiendish Circle, it can just be lethal, even if it's just a 1/3. If I do get cleared here, I think I'm probably going to lose, unless I draw something to swarm the board, Fiendish Circle or Reform. And that concoction sure is scary. Okay, they are going to push 9 here. feel like maybe value trading with a stealth minion was the way to go. Maybe not, though. Alright, am I dead? They need 2 damage. The thing is, though, even if they just value trade, that's lethal if they just hero power. I don't have that much faith in my opponents to find the hero power line, though, and they didn't. But yeah, I actually just can't win from here, so it doesn't matter. Very frustrating game. If I had drawn this card last turn, I could have won. Alright, one more game. Wait, what's my record? Oh, I'm 13 and 13. Oh no, I'm 13 and 14. Okay, I have to win this game. Have to end on a 50%. Hopefully I don't play against Rogue. What class do I even want to play against? Druid, probably. Give me a Druid. Wow, this... I have lost a lot of games in a row. I had a good win streak at the start, though. Okay, Death Knight. Death Knight, Death Knight, Death Knight. Probably don't keep Peasant since I have Foul Leg. Show me Graveyard. Not a great hand. I guess Egg into Imp stuff is okay, though. Turn 1 Finley. Might coin Imp Gang Boss. Makes my Vial library a lot better. Alright. This might be a Rafam on 6 kind of game.
The citadel stands strong.
Fiendish Circle's good, but I do need to actually get the library in play. I think this guy's going face. Not sure why he would trade into a 1-3. I've already got enough imps for Rafam, by the way, so I don't even need to play Fiendish Circle, but it might still be good at some point. Probably turn 5 when the library is active again. Best draw on my deck is still Desecrated Graveyard. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The 1-2s do pretty well into the 1-1s. Maybe I am trading here. I have more imps next turn. I wouldn't trade against a single 1-2 probably, but double 1-2 seems a bit scary. Hit him with the big egg. The nightmare, of course, is always Blood Boil. But if my blood stays at an appropriate temperature, I might just have lethal next turn. That takes a lot of damage off the table. This is still lethal though, right? 8, 9, 10, 14, 18. Nice. Exact lethal. Beautiful. Beautiful way to end things off. Alright, I went 14 and 14 with the deck, that's fine. Some of the draws in these games have been absolutely miserable, so I think I'm going to call it quits there.